Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Christine Josty of Mail Something Pretty, and this is the holiday Christmas card for the Norwell Council on Aging. And so I'm going to show you how to put your kits together to make these Christmas cards. So we have two cute little dog cards and then two little festive whimsical cards. And so this is what we're going to do. All right, so all you really need for this class is some glue. I like to use, this is a white glue, but Elmer's glue would be fine. Or if you even have a glue stick, that'll be fine. You just make sure you put enough on there to stick. And you received your envelopes. So these have all the pieces you need inside. So let me put these aside. I don't know what order these are in, so let's see what we have here. Oh, we happen to have the one that was right on top. Okay, so the ornament card. So all your pieces are inside. Take those out, and you have just a white base on this one. Let me put this over here so you can see it on my pieces. Okay, so you have this nice glittery strip, and you can, we put it together, you can make this as wide or as narrow as you want. We have two green strips. One of them is for the outside, and then one I put on the inside, just for a little something to break up the white. And then you have your ornaments and the your ornament background and then your ornament pieces. So I'm going to start with one of the green strips, and I'm actually going to put that down first, right like that on the edge of the card. And you can use your whatever glue you have. Just put that on the back, and then there is a little border. Let me actually, here, so you can see it. Right now we're working on white. So there's a little border around the top and the right side and the bottom of that. So then the next piece we're going to do is your glittery strip. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of that. And then you can decide, well, actually before I put that on there, I just want to show you. So this is the width this piece is. So again, it's however much you want to see your, if you want to see the whole thing, I would put this on first and then put that on top. But if you don't want to see quite as much, you can put that down here. Just gotta make sure it's even. And then we'll put our ornament on top of that. So it's all how much you want to see your glitter. So you can either kind of have it underneath or you can put it right on top. That is up to you. And then this one's just going to match up. They should all match up right in alignment. There we go. On the top, there should be a nice line, and on the bottom, it should have a nice line. So they're all cut to 5 1/4 inches. Oops. All right. So then actually, before we do our ornaments on the front, I'm going to put my little strip on the inside. And then you can write your message. If you have some stamps, you can certainly stamp whatever you want on the inside. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or you can write it in there. There we go. So now we have a little bit of something on the inside that matches on the outside. So now we'll just decorate with our ornaments. So I have some nice black glittery bows, and I normally wouldn't choose black, but I kind of mimicked the black bows of the paper. That's why I chose that. And then I have 3 ornaments here. So you have 2 of the larger and 1 of the smaller. The smaller one has a little pop-up on the back, so I would put that one on last. You can decide, I mean, even if you wanted whatever patterns, there's 2 patterns on each piece. I think I'm just going to kind of go with what I did there. If you want to do the green and the blue there, or the green and the blue there, kind of depending on where your paper is. I think that actually, let's see, with some green on the background. Well, yeah, I think I'll do it this way, so they'll be a little bit kind of opposite. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of these. One there. You can put them wherever you want on your card. That one I'm going to put there because I like the contrast of the 2 greens. And then this is on the glitter. And then this one has one of those pop-ups, so you can just peel the backing off and then stick that down wherever you want. I'm just gonna kind of do like a trio of ornaments right there. And the same thing with your bows. They also have a little the pop-up. These ones happen to be black. I did that so it matches the paper. And then you can just put those on your ornaments. Each one of them should have a pop-up. It's always fun to have a little sparkle at the holiday times. And there you go. So that is your ornament card. Okay, so let's see what's next here. Okay. I love the name of this color is called Shaded Spruce, and it's so pretty. And you'll see I embossed some Christmas trees on it, and actually I did it on all 4 sides of your paper, which is kind of fun and a little different than what I've done before. So let's see, this is the one here, and so you open it up and you have a place to write because it's a dark color, but it's also bumpy, so this smooths it out and gives you a little writing space. You may notice this red bow is actually red velvet, so it's kind of fun. So you may have either of these 2 plaid pieces. So you either going to have this lighter plaid with this kind of rose gold background, or you're going to have this darker green plaid with the gold backgrounds. I kind of made both kits. All right, and I think, you know what, let's actually start with the inside. So I'm going to just glue my white onto the red, and then I'll put that on the inside of the card. And again, this gives a nice writing spot, and if you have stamps of your own, you can stamp your greeting on the inside. This one, I figure, can kind of be a lot of different occasions. It certainly could be Christmas. It can be a thank you. It can be just, you know, how you doing during the season. I don't know if it quite lends itself to Hanukkah, not because of the colors, but so then I just put some glue on the red, and then I'm going to put that on the inside, kind of trying to make sure I have like a 1/2 inch border going all the way around. Okay. All right, so now we're just going to put these 2 together. So I'm just going to glue on my plaid onto my gold. I think that's so pretty. That rose gold, and the gold one is really pretty too. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, you can see both. Put that right in the, if you want to put it on the side, that's fine, wherever you want. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Now this one has a shiny background, so just make sure, depending on the type of glue you're using, that you have enough on there. And so for my plaid, you can have it, you know, go straight up and down, or if you want it on a diagonal. I think this one I'm going to go straight up and down. This one I have on a diagonal. And then for our dot, oh, I realized that's okay. I put the dimensionals on them and I put them in the opposite direction, but it really doesn't matter. I use black paper, so it goes on either side. So we'll see what yours is, but this way you'll see both. Kind of put him right in the middle, and then I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on my bow and put that on his collar. I just love the red velvet with it. Okay, so there you go. So you have 2 different plaids and 2 different directions of the dog. Both are beautiful. All right, and then you just write your message on the inside. I just love this texture. Okay, cruising along here. Let's see, we have, oh, so this is actually, I don't know if you noticed, you have 1 vanilla envelope and the rest of the 3 are white. So when you go to mail your card, just know that one of the envelopes is vanilla, and it kind of goes with a vanilla dog, or I was thinking it was kind of like a Westie, because they're white. All right, so the same thing. So you have all your layers in there. The reds are the same size, but we're just going to put those in the middle, just like we did in the past card, because the black is too dark to write on, unless you had a chalk marker. I kind of like it. It dresses it up. It's kind of not quite a traditional looking Christmas card, But with the red and the black, those are colors that people use to get dressed up. And a little bit of the plaid. And then we have the sparkly red bow. So I think it kind of lends itself to a nice elegant card. Okay, so that's the inside. There's the outside. And we are going to do the same thing. We're going to put the black plaid. I don't know if that's really plaid, but it's kind of plaid. You have, if you want the checkered, you can do the checkered too. Both sides look good. And I'll show you my sample again. I actually used a different pattern in my sample, but I didn't have enough. So, but I had plenty of this. I think this looks nice. Okay, so really this is pretty much just all gluing the layers together. Okay, my glue is a quick drying glue, so if yours is not as quick, you can pause the video or you know, just wait a little bit. So we have our, oh, I realized, okay, we have our black circle, and then you can put the dog in either direction because I did not put a dimensional on them. I'm first gonna, let me put the white down. Not the white, the black circle. I think this kind of ties it all together so it's not too busy in the background. And then I'm going to put my Westie down. My vanilla Westie. It's not quite white, but I thought the vanilla was a softer color against the black. And then I did not put a dimensional on the back of mine yet, but I will put one on the back of yours because I like how it's popped up. They come in sheets like this. I'll do yours. So we're going to pop up the red glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. You can leave it like that, or I actually did these on the computer and printed them out and then cut them out. I'm not allowed to actually give you stamped images in kits, which sometimes makes it a little challenging when I'm designing cards. But I recently discovered that I could do them on the computer and then cut them out, so that helps. I will put these on the back of your labels too. I didn't do that one yet to this one, and then this will go, you can kind of put it wherever you want. I'm just gonna put it right there. I think that's even, almost even. Okay, there we go. I just really like that card. I hope you do too. This is the other the black pattern paper, so you can kind of do it with different patterns. I just think it's fun, a little different. Okay, and the last card, let's see, has this different fold to the front. It's actually called a gate fold because it looks like, you know, you're opening up a gate. You have your pieces inside. You have fun little gingerbread and candy, kind of sugar plum fairy. It doesn't matter the directions, they both work. Doesn't matter. It's kind of what's nice about the paper. So you're going to put these on both sides like that. Although I love this pink, kind of this pink snowflake paper, but it doesn't quite go with the colors. So this fits on nicely just like that. And then we'll do the other side. My glue is almost empty. I'm actually going to turn it around this way just so I can see better, and I'll make sure that I'm lining up the lines right there. Oh, but I didn't do such a good job on that one. That's better. That was a little crooked on mine. So like I said, the pattern, it doesn't matter which way it goes. And then, oh, I didn't even show you what it looked like. Sorry, that's what it looks like. And then you are going to glue down, you want these to be up because when we put this, that will raise up. So I'm going to put a little glue on there, kind of put it right in the middle. You can kind of tell it's in the middle because this green part will be hidden. on both sides. It's just the same distance. So mine keeps moving. Okay. Kept moving it. And then I'm going to take these two off and then put this down like that. So it pops up. So you have a little dimension in there. Again, I did these on the computer as well, and then just cut them out with my circles. So when we put this on here, you can kind of see it's just attached on one side, because if you put glue on both sides, it wouldn't open. So, and it doesn't matter if you want it to go open on this side, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Just put your glue on one side or the other. So I'm just going to put it on that side. A little bit less than half, because the half would be in the line. You just don't want to close that seam. Put on half, and then it opens just like that. Fun, a little different. And it's a little whimsical with the paper. That's why it's kind of not quite your traditional Christmas colors, but it kind of matches all around. All right, let me just bring all those cards back. The 4 cards we just did. Again, if I went too fast, I'm sorry, but you can pause the video and start and stop to the pace that you need. So, and remember, you might have this plaid or you might have that plaid. And then I think the rest are all the same that you have. Yeah. All right, so there are your Christmas cards or winter holiday cards. Thank you very much for participating in the class. Thank you to the Norwell Council on Aging for providing the class to you, to Debbie and Sue. I am Christine Josti. I do live in Norwell, and my company is called Mail Something Pretty. So thank you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thanks for doing the cards. Bye-bye.